When we I like it when you lose it. I like it when you go there.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a hat tutorial. It is 8:25 in the morning, so don't mind me. I look a little just like I woke up, but if you all know about hair, we're going to be doing a quick weave, and I'm gonna tell you a couple steps to go by doing this. As you can see, let me first tell you what I'm doing. As you can see, I've already gotten on my wave cap, but since I want to do a leave out in this particular style, the way that I chose to do it, since I've gotten introduced to the Gots to Be Glued hair gel probably like a year ago. I went ahead and sectioned out the parts that I want to leave out, and of course it's gonna be like my side part, and I left like a thin layer, a thin strip of my edges out here. Thin strip of my edges out. So of course, I went ahead and put the Got to Be Glued down around the perimeter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off, so I won't have any difficulty of seeing where I'm supposed to lay down my track or whatnot. To me, that's just like an easy way. I guess that's a hint that you can use for you to so you're able to see what you're doing. I mean, I've been doing hair for forever, so usually what I used to do is just stick this thing on and just get the gluing. But let me tell y'all a second way, the best way to keep your hair healthy. Let me tell you that the number one rule to do is when you're doing quick weaves, because you just don't want to just put on a head wave cap and just get the gluing. That's like the number one thing at all. First, what I recommend is you go in, you mold your hair down. What I mean by molding is you take all your hair, pull it back in a ponytail, whatever. You get some glue, and this is, Lord, you'll get some gel. And this is the gel that I like to use. It's weave molding gel. No, you do not have to use a weave molding gel. I got this because it was in a set. It was in a kit that I purchased for the Brown Brothers hair show. But you will take the molding gel, just like regular gel, and you'll mold your hair down with that, and then you'll take it, because that's what I did as well, but you'll be thorough with it. You will literally be thorough with this molding gel. But in my case, I just took it and just put it on the top layer and brushed it back. Blow dry it. Make sure it's completely dry. Once you do that, you go in and lay down your Wonder Wrap, your weave Wonder Wrap, and it's a barrier between the hair and the glue, allegedly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just really, I'm not gonna say it's a hit or miss. I think my thing is I don't put enough onto my hair. But yeah, you'll do this next for the step 2. Make sure your gel is completely dry. Then go in and you'll lay this down as well, and make sure it is completely dry. And then from there, you can go ahead and lay your tracks on top of this. But I would recommend you put on a barrier, another barrier, just in case. It would not hurt because these stocking caps are so thin that it won't hurt anything. So I recommend you put down another barrier or protectant for your hair before you lay down your tracks. But what I thought about doing was, I don't think, because I put gel on it, I ain't got time for that. Because I was going to lay this down, because you can lay this down as well onto your wave cap and blow dry it too. There are several ways that you can do quick weave. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, I got it poured all the way down. So, and this is a wave cap. It says wig cap, but it's a little thicker than a wave cap, but it's all the same. Weave, wave, wig. This is the hair that I use because the type is a cheap hair, and it's just straight. And it's a number 4. It's nothing fancy because this hairstyle is just going to be the blunt cut bob. That is it. And I did get it in a length of 12 because the 8 wasn't enough for me to play with, to cut, because as I lay down the tracks, it's going to layer itself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that type of look. I don't want that layering look. And they didn't have a 10, so I had to do a 12. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to open this bad boy. And this is how I look on the wrap. And this is, for y'all don't know, this is what we call a track, a weft, whatever you know it by. And the lengthier the hair is, the shorter the weft gonna be. Like in width-wise, the shorter it's going to be. FYI, if you did not know that. But we're gonna just clip this off. Why is it giving me technical difficulties? I never have technical difficulties. Okay, we're just gonna unravel this, and this hair is pretty thin, so when it's, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean about it being thin. And I don't know if I introduced myself. My name is Calandra. If you're new to my channel, you need to hit that subscribe button for your girl. I can do more hair videos, but lately I've been throwing on wigs, honey, because my sister don't feel like doing her hair. But yeah, if you want to join the fam bam, I need for you to do so. This is what I mean by the hair is pretty thin to me. You don't want to go in and just lay down this track, just, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got one pack and you know what you're doing. But I would not recommend that. So I'm going to leave it doubled. Like so. And what we're going to do, you're going to measure this out. So being that I want to lay it right here on the nape of my neck, I'm going to take it and I'm going to go from about right here to right here. This is why I want to lay it down at. So I got my mark, you know, from my thumb. I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut. Okay, now that I have that cut, what we're going to do is we're going to reapply some glue. And this is the glue that I have. Just a regular, normal hair bonding glue. Hopefully we ain't got no technical difficulties getting this guy out. And y'all, this is another tip. If you ain't got no eyelash glue, you could use hair glue. But let's see. I got it. Like, you hold it like this. I mean, I'm being too technical, ain't I? Because a lot of y'all probably ain't in advance. But, and just apply your glue to both at the same time. And I got my camera so high. Sorry about my lighting. I am in my bathroom, of course. So, you always make sure that the track is underneath each other. You see what I'm saying? 2 and 2. Always. You'll figure out your median. You'll figure out what how you need to hold your tracks. You know what I'm saying? You'll figure all that out. And the reason why I haven't cut the front part first yet is because I didn't want the rubber to bounce, you know what I'm saying, to loosen up back here. I still wanted it to be tight for the time being until I lay down this track back here. You can take your blow dryer and blow dry the weft just to make sure it's sealed. And I know y'all saw I had a hump back here. Y'all probably worry about that. No, you're not going to see the hump. And I knew I should have. For you all, you can find a different way to do that. But let's go. Okay, now for the hump, we're going to be going over the hump. So we're going to take this part to the ear. Only because I want to stretch it tight enough that it can lay on the hump. Now when I do this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to do it I'm pulling it tight enough to what I feel like is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stretch your width to make sure, excuse me, to make sure that it is tight enough. And I'm gonna go, I did do that as a single layer, but I'm gonna go lay another one on top. I'm gonna lay the other piece on top. You make sure you use your hands as your guide, your fingers as a guide to where you lay these tracks down. All right, when I get up to probably about right here, I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm back. So I think I have what I need, like a good portion, a good piece of what I need to cut off this wig cap here. So let's cut this guy off, and then I'm gonna show you how I got it glued down. Oh my god, let me find me some better scissors. Okay, so I just found the first shears. Well, I couldn't find my shears, the new ones, so I just got the first pair of scissors I could find. So we're gonna cut all this right here. So we're gonna leave this part. We're gonna leave that hanging. We'll cut that a little later. We'll cut that last. Okay. Okay, now we got all that cut out. And this right here, okay, and this right here is a great guide for me to see what a sister is doing, bro. Like, cause I don't understand how they do the bobs but still have the edges out. But anywho, since we got all that done, now it's time to just get layering. Now this is the part where it should go by. Ow! This is the part where it should go by extremely fast. Extremely fast. And by the looks of it, a sister may need a third pack, bro. Straight up. For real. And when you do this, make sure you pull it as tight as you can, but not too tight. As tight as you can while holding on to the beginning of that side. But yeah. And you all can leave this longer if you want to. Well, at this length, this is what 12 inches look like. Or you can go in and cut your barber. See, I think I might need a third pack because I am actually going into my second pack of hair. And when you most definitely see areas where it needs to be more glue, do not be afraid to go in and glue that down. You don't want no half stepping in your hair, even though ain't nobody gonna see it. You gonna know it's, I don't know, I guess it's a cosmetologist thing. Like, cosmetologists, you gonna know it's effed up, and it ain't gonna sit well with you. You be thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it till you take your whole head down just because you got that little piece that's jacked up right there that you didn't go in and fix. You know what I'm saying? You feels me? Okay, I'm opening up the second pack. And the only reason why I am into the second pack is because I make the wefts very close in the back of my head, so it can be rather thick. You want these areas to be really thick. Y'all should subscribe to my channel, okay? Don't just watch me and thumbs up me or thumbs down me. I'm a pretty cool person, man. I'm a pretty cool, laid down to earth person. You know what I'm saying? I like to play in makeup. I love hair. You know? So why not teach each other together? Why not learn together how to do all these things? Maybe you know something that I don't know. Maybe I know something that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could teach me a technique in makeup. Maybe I could teach you a technique in makeup / hair. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, it would be nice, because I would love the subscribers, you know. I would love you all to come and join the fam bam. Please and thank you. And maybe some hair companies can get me to review some wigs, and you know what I'm saying? How exciting would that be for me to review wigs? My crazy behind to review some wigs with y'all? Bruh. I've been wearing wigs since 2007. I've been wearing ombre since my Hooters days. 2005. Ombre hair. When I tell y'all, couldn't nobody tell me nothing in here. I wore my hair any way I wanted to wear it. Hair is an expression of speech. I will wear blue hair. I will wear pink hair. Mainly pink. But if I do the blue, it'll be like a highlight. It'll be like number 1. And of course, it's going to be quick weed because my hair is not a number 1. It'll be a number 1 with like blue highlights in it. But the reason why I left this down, because I'm going to gel all that. And this right here, this wasn't from no weave, you know, incidents or nothing like that. I just had a baby 7 months ago on the 11th. And after I had her, I went through like postpartum shedding. And this right here was actually like ball, bruh. Like, if you go back, maybe I can insert a picture for you and tell you, let y'all know postpartum shedding is real. Like, it was almost like you put a wax strip on and just went, whoop. Yeah. Like, for reals. And I panicked. Like, I mean, I ain't freaked out, but, you know, I was wondering, did any other ladies go through the postpartum shedding? Am I the only one that's going through the postpartum shedding? You know, this is how you measure it. If y'all got issues with measuring it, you'll take the beginning. You will place it on the beginning. You keep your thumb there on the beginning. You'll take it. You'll pull it. Give it tension. You'll use this finger for a guide. So, and you'll use this for a guide as well. Your knuckle. Guide, knuckle, guide. Tip, guide, knuckle, guide. So this will let you know where you want to lay it down. The distance. You would take it, still had tension on it. Still had tension. Take it. You'll take this. Guide, guide. So I'm feeling that's where I want to lay it. Right here. So there we go. So we'll take it off. And then that's when I cut it right there. If you're still going to be new to the, you know what I'm saying, still new to this, you don't feel comfortable, you can make it a tad bit longer than what you measured, and then you can cut the excess off of it. Don't make it too much longer, because you need all the hair that you can get. Like, you can't afford to be wasting no hair, man. But I'm applying glue. But yes, this postpartum shedding was trill, bro. Like, did anyone else experience that, man? Did anyone else experience that, man? And I'm making sure my width and it does get messy, but it's rubber, so it just rubs right off. Don't get it on your clothes, bruh, because it ain't gonna rub off. So I'm trying to make sure it's 2 and 2. But this is how you would apply it. So I can use a slip right on the ride. You put it back right where you had it. Still do the same thing. Tip, knuckle. You'll stretch that tension. And lay it down. And then next you will apply some pressure. Apply that pressure. Apply that pressure. I repeat, if you do not, or you are not, using the got to be glued method, like myself, do not pre-cut your wave cap. Do not pre-cut your wave cap. So that means you're going to go ahead and you're just going to lay down your tracks. And then once your tracks are laid down, then you can cut the excess off. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Then you can cut the excess off. Because I thought about something. Because 9 times out of 10, people don't, well, I haven't, used straight hair without doing an invisible part. And maybe I'll show y'all that one day too. How I do an invisible part and make my closure. But anyhow, 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 anyhow. Okay. Yeah, I think it has to right up the street for me, so I think I may have to go and get me some more because I ain't got time for this. It's just $8. Because I most definitely want it to be thick up in this area right here. I don't want a whole pack up there, bro. Yeah, I'm most definitely going to have to go back because this is all that I have left. So let me go ahead and lay this guy down. So now we know 3 packs is what we're gonna need. 3 packs of hair. Okay, and this is what I do, which is you shouldn't do this, okay? Because let me show you why you shouldn't do this. But it's okay, man. It's okay. It really is okay, though. So, and we're going to lay it down. Right where we measured it to. Get that tension. And lay it down. Lay it down. Smooth around. Make sure you got that tension, though. That let you know she tight. And you can tell she tight because you see how my hair poofing up? Like you can tell your whole head is tight. From here, by the way this goes up. And when you lay, because the tighter you lay your track down, you know, all that's going to lay down. So, and this is what we have so far. Because I want this to be like really thick, like really thick. So I might need to get 2 more packs, huh? But alright, I'll be right back with ya. Let me tell y'all something. When I say like the little bit of things are gonna bother you, like just with me feeling back here, knowing that because that one layer, I don't know, it's just that ball. Like you can't see it, but I know it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get to digging, I don't know. Alright, you guys, I moved the operation into my living room because of this little one right here. Oh. With the measure, you better go TP. No, okay, mama. Okay. Alright, so I went back and bought me 2 more packs, but the colors that I chose was a number 430. Which is just the 30 is the difference, and it's that brown that you see in it. Turn it this way, you can see it more better. That highlight that matches my hair a little better. But I got 2 packs because we're gonna put it really close together, like really close together. Okay, now, so as you can see, I'm laying the tracks this direction. So I'm going to put them close together, stacked on top of each other, so it can be super thick. So we got to open up a new pack. What I tell you. I'm sorry about the lighting. We're in natural lighting. If I go this way, it look a little better. Let me scoot over. Let me turn at an angle. All right, you guys, as you can see, I am back into my bathroom. Like I say, any pieces that you did not lay down that was like missed or whatnot, do not be afraid to go through and lay those guys down, son. But now we're going to work on closing this side up. Here. Doo-doo-doo. Make sure you apply that pressure. Make sure you apply that pressure. And like I said, I went through and bought the 430 because it matches my hair better, you know. Like in the light, my hair is very, very, very brown. And you can just continue to measure it, but I kind of can eye it to see what I need. I kind of can eye it and see what I need. That's just with the short parts. I eye it and see what I need. And once again, I'm feeling to see where I need to stop at or whatnot. If you're not comfortable working that direction, like I say, doing it this way always helps. Just and feeling and see where I need to close her up at. That's how I'm lay it down like that. Just like that. Just like that. My mind's going like 100 miles per hour right now. This ain't the time or place to discuss it. Like I said, just subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social media. Well, mainly Snapchat. I mean, I really don't discuss nothing on that either, but Snapchat. Basically my YouTube. You know, maybe I do one of these vent sessions. One of these venting sessions. And right here, I'm not comfortable with that little piece being right there. Like, I need to close that guy up. So I'm just gonna take a single piece and close it up. Like, I'm not gonna double it. I can double it. I mean, it won't hurt. It won't hurt to double it. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply that there. I'm gonna unplug my blow dryer. I'm gonna plug up my flat iron. Let's see, where is it? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna plug up my flat iron. I had to yell at my kids. I can't stand when they mess up my, like, I don't care. I can't stand when anybody mess up my hair products, man. I cannot stand it. But it's just a regular Remington flat iron. I had the black diamond flat iron from the Bronner's Brothers hair show, but guess what somebody did to that? Dropped on the floor. But okay, since we got all that down, we're just gonna go through and comb it so we can get all the excess hair out. Like all the excess strands of hair out, if it's any left. But you always, before you flat iron your hair, make sure you got a heat protectant on your hair. And what I like to use, yeah, I'm old fashioned, honey. The Dudley cream press, this works well on my hair because anybody that has that sandy red hair, this is where it's at. And we're not saying that we're completely done putting in tracks because it might be some pieces, like once I flat iron this, I may not like how it's flowing, and I may have to go through and thin out this area and lay a track down or whatnot. But I'm gonna go in and remember all this excess. I'm finna cut that off. I'm gonna go in and cut all this excess off. Right here. And I do not have, I don't have no hair bow right now, so. Okay, that is cut off, but you see why I left my edges out, just in case you just wanted to just chill and leave your hair like it is, you know, when the wind blow, you ain't seeing no craziness. But in my case, what we're going to do is we're going to take this cream press. All you need is like a dime amount for your whole head, so you don't even need that much. I'm gonna put this on my edges because I'm gonna flat iron this right here. I'm gonna go through and flat iron that. Let me see. I need a headband. Hold on. Okay, so I put the headband on the best as I can. Let me see if I can use this raggedy piece of something to clip it back. I guess it's my bathroom, but my kids, my daughter, take everything out of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna flat iron this section, this little piece of my edges. Like I told you, I put just a thin layer of edges out. That's it. Nothing major, just something thin. Okay, we really, being that this side hangs, we really ain't gonna do too much to this side. But on this side right here, I'm gonna apply the heat protectant, and we're just gonna run the flat iron through it just a little bit. Nothing major, just to straighten it out. But now I'm trying to see what gel I want to use. Cause you can, being that this molding gel, this works very nicely to lay your edges down. You know, then I got this to lay it down. I don't know, I got the hood, bro. But I don't want to use that because I don't want any brown on the side of my head. I got the Eco Styling Gel to lay it down. Maybe I'm going to use the Got to Be Glue because I really want it to be slick. You feel me? So, make this go to the side. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take the gel and, sorry about all this bending, you're going to take the gel, apply it to my toothbrush, and we're going to apply it to my hair. We're going to do this throughout the edges. Okay, and I'm going to take a comb. Come on, little Wally. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Stick this comb in there. Okay. You're gonna take this, and this is how I like to do my hair. I've been wearing my hair like this for, well, doing my edges like this for years. So I just take it and go back on it, and this I'll do the same here. Take it and push back on it. Take it and push back on it. Take it. Probably need to add just a little more glue. Glue. What's this? Edge. God dang it, got to be glued gel, mothers. But I did go through, and if y'all wondering, it ain't even a partial perm. I do get relaxers, but I have not gotten one in quite some time, in probably like 2 months. So what I did, I went through and just relaxed this section, these edges, and that part. That's it. But I'm gonna let the dryer hit this little area right here. I'm gonna unplug my flat iron and let the dryer hit this to dry it up. And I am using the cool setting. Okay, now that is good and glued. We're gonna go and hit this area to the top. Okay. And I'm gonna apply a small amount of my cream, my heat protectant. I'm gonna add that to my hair. And you always part in sections. Don't be lazy and try and flat iron or whatnot in chunks. If your hair is real difficult in flat ironing, use the comb as well. Woo! And you flat iron it with the shape of, see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even really need all this to cover up a track, because that's your goal, to cover up tracks. But you flat iron it in the direction, the way the tracks lay, to cover them up. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting this backwards because it needs to cover this track up back here. Like, it needs to cover that track up. So, and this to the side. It needs to cover. It needs to, what? All right. I think I'm gonna rock it like this for a little while, but what I'm planning to do, I'm gonna get my sister to do it though, because I don't want to mess anything up, because I did this so well. I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut it probably to like right here. Because it's going to be an actual bob, you know, the blunt cut bob. But I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to leave this as it is. But I'll insert pictures when it is said and done. Or we may insert a clip when or whatnot when it's said and done. But you can also go in and put gel up here to slick it if you would like. Or whatnot. But, yep. If you like this look, give us a thumbs up, baby. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Ding. And I appreciate y'all for watching this video. And y'all have a great one. Peace.